Are we all? It's Sunday night. It's 8:30. Usual place, usual time. I have to do this fillery bit every time because obviously no one knows I'm live until a few seconds time, so it takes a bit of time. This is more for people who watch it back. This is for you, I guess, keeping you guys informed of where we're up to. So, how's it been? Have you had a nice weekend? A nice week, I should say, because it's been a while since I saw you. I've had a great week, to be fair. Good time with kids. We had the Christmas fair to go to today. That was always nice. Starting to feel a bit Christmassy now, which is quite nice if you ask me. So yeah, all good from my end. Oh, crikey, comment in the chat already. So let me just get those comments up. It's Highlander. Evening all. Good to see you, dude. And Juice is just probably evening, guys, as well. Evening to you guys. How are we all? Are you good? How are things? I was thinking about and Highlander. You'll have to remind me because I might be wrong. But I thought Glengoyne was your local distillery, but I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just thought it was. When I did put the batch one up, I thought, oh, what? Isn't that Stuart's? But I wasn't sure. Andrew Mitchell's here from Campbelltown. Good evening, everyone, and good luck. Good to see you, dude. I seem to be, from what I can see, all the technology is working as it's supposed to be, so I could just continue to rabbit on. So yeah, how is everyone? It's been a obviously a hectic time with the final members, which means I don't know if you noticed, there's a lot of competitions on the website, and that's very purposeful. I wanted to set it up in such a way that I could concentrate on the final members and not necessarily have to worry about keeping the website updated. However, now that the website is full of stuff, makes me think that maybe I need to keep it at that level every time. So on that note, just had a load of things. Simon, evening all. Ian, evening everyone. Good evening, Whiskatarians from Malk. Glenlivet. Stuart's just said Glenlivet. That's close. Glenla, correct. Flu vaccination yesterday, hitting me today. Yeah, it does do that, Dave. It does do that, although I wonder if I'm supposed to be getting one. I think they were trying to do more this year because they had this bit of a breakout. Evening everyone, good luck, says Michael Kenny. Good to see you, dude. So yeah, as I was saying, we'll still come back. The website is rammed, and the reason being is I wanted to have it set up so that everyone it will keep full whilst I was doing the final numbers. But I just went on and looked on there. We've got the free Christmas Maker's Mark. That's got 13 days left. We've got the What's in the Box, Rob, version 2. And I don't know if you got the email for that one, but for those who didn't, I've actually added some more stuff into the box. So it's even better. Or there's only 37 tickets left. There's the Mickle Tour single cask, which is out there, which is delightful. I have one myself. There's the Bruichladdich, their X418 edition number 1. That's on there. 76 tickets left on that. There's the old style Talisker 18, which in my mind is a much nicer looking bottle. There's a really cool, I was turned onto this by the Whiskey Group, Thompson Brothers Whiskey Peak, White Peak 7. Which you might think is a bit odd to have a 7, but from what I understand, it's delicious. We've got a GlenDronach Ode to the Valley, 99p. We've got the charity competition for anyone who hasn't had one of those, although it looks like we've sold 24 tickets on that. Considering we haven't pushed that, that's moving quite nicely. That's going to help a couple of people who are actually in our community. We've got the Dalmore 18, which is a beast of a dram. That's in place already. There's a little while left on that one. There's the Macallan Sherry Oak 12, because that always goes well. And I've just added 2 new ones on this evening. So there's a Torrebeg Signature Reserve single PX cask, which looks phenomenal. And there's also one which I haven't done for a while. Certainly haven't done it as a double. So it's a double bottle win. There was 2, as far as I'm concerned, there were 2 bourbons that are really, if you want to try proper bourbon, not your supermarket stuff, these are the 2 you want to get your hands on, and they're not easy to get your hands on. So one is Stag Junior. It's strong, so it's 62, depending on the batch, that sort of strength. It's a really big, powerful, punch you in the face bourbon. And then there's Weller 12, which is a much more sophisticated beast. They call it the Junior Pappy. So yeah, so those 2 are a double. So those are on the website too. There's also another one going on tomorrow. So there's stuff going on left, right, and centre. It's a bit crazy. Matt, evening everyone, and good luck. Good evening all. Happy St Andrews, says Kevin. Stuart says evening all folks, and Linda's here. Evening everyone. Whilst I remember, as we got people here, if you want to see what one of them looks like, I've got a lot surrounded by whiskey. That's the new Bruichladdich. It's the most intense colour scheme I thought I'd seen for quite a while. But it's interesting, and it's interesting for two reasons. Not completely disregarding the fact of what it is. This size label is what I ended up going for the final Olympus. So it's a big labeled bottle. That's a Weller 12. If anyone wants to see what Weller 12 looks like, it's delicious. I have managed to get hold of one for myself. What else have I got here? Yes, the Macallan 12 that's on the site is the old style label. Get it once anyone's interested. What else have we got here? Kalila 18. That's not even on the site yet. What else have we got? Oh, this. I don't know if anyone's seen this one. I might do this one tomorrow, I think. So this is quite like if you'd have told me a few years ago that I'd have one of these on the site, I'd have thought you were mental. But there's a story behind it. Isn't there always a story behind it? So this is a blended 3-year-old whiskey. There you are, Thompson Brother. Oh, this is Living Souls. Sorry, Thompson Brothers. Not bad at all. Just saw Mark's update. So Living Souls collaborating with Thompson Brothers. So you see, I don't know if you see this is Thompson Brother X Living Souls collab. And this is a really interesting storied one. So it's, bear in mind, it's a 3-year-old blend. Now, the rules state that you have to give it an age statement based on the youngest whiskey in here. So the youngest is 3. But the cool thing about this one, if they don't know, is I believe it was Thompson Brothers had a bit of a, no, Living Souls had a bit of a problem. They accidentally got a 16-year-old Lecheg and accidentally dumped a little bit of grain spirit into it, very young grain spirit, which meant they couldn't sell it as it was supposed to do. And they released a bottle called 99 plus 1, the 99 being, and 1 being this tiny little bit of grain that was added into what was a whole load of 16-year-old Lecheg. They had a very drunken conversation, I understand it, with Thompson Brothers at Donald Castle, and this is what came out of it, where they created a blend out of half of it is Thompson Brothers, half of it is Living Souls. Bear in mind it's a 3-year-old blend, which again we know it's not because there's a big chunk of the Lecheg 16 in there. It's been scoring 7s, 8s, 9s out of 10 in all the review sites, which is craziness. So I think I might add that onto the whiskey, onto the site tomorrow. I have more whiskey up there. It's just, it's not going to be a dry December. Let's put it that way. So yeah, so that's loads of cool stuff going on. Loads of cool stuff to go on the website. Evening all good. Luck all says Vickers, I've just seen pop up, and Amir's just turned up. Hi all says As It On 753. We've got 4 to draw tonight. So we've got the Springbank 5, which serves me right. I wonder if it will do the same this week. I put the competition up Sunday night, and I woke up on Monday morning and it was sold out. So I was like, oh, didn't have to do any work with that one. It was just gone. We've got the Rose Isle, the 2023, which is their inaugural release. That's up for drawing. There's the Glengoyne batch 1 cask strength. And then there was that Black Friday one I just decided to do completely off the huff. So that's the 2 bottles of Black Friday whiskies from Master of Malt. So there's 4 to choose tonight, or 4 to win tonight. So there's plenty going on. As for me, I have some red wine. And then randomly, and this never happens to me. You'd think it could happen, but it doesn't happen. I got a box delivered to my door the other day. I opened it up and there was this in it. A little sample sent from Glenmorangie, a Tale of Winter, which I've never tried. And it was just basically saying, thanks for ordering stuff from us. Here's a dram on us, which I thought was quite a nice little thing. So I thought, why not? Now, it's a large one as well. So it actually fills that glass quite effectively. So turning out to be a good night already. Let me just catch up on the chat and then we'll do the first draw. So even more good luck. Stuart, I brought myself the Black Friday Master of Malts already. Yes, yet to crack them. Heard the either is potentially Kalila. Still bought tickets to it. Hey, look. What's better than having 2 bottles of whiskey? Having 4. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if it's Kalila. Kalila, you see that independently bottled quite regularly. You do see others, let's be fair, but not as often. Bruichladdich you see quite a bit. I don't see a lot of Bunnahabhain as proportionately. I see quite a lot of, you see the odd Ardbeg. So there's bits. I haven't really seen Kilchoman at all. But yeah, Kalila is used a lot when it by independent ones, so could well be. But I've got there's certainly a friend of mine, and he's Kalila mad. So it has its friends, it has its fans. We have 4, as I say to George, and I think what we'll draw is we'll do Glengoyne, Rose Isle, Springbank, Black Friday. Glengoyne, Rose Isle, Springbank, Black Friday. Think that makes sense? As good as reason as any. Has anyone tried the winter? I don't know what this is like. Well, it smells like whiskey. It's a bit uninspiring. Okay. That's I won't be rushing out to buy a bottle of the winter, if I'm honest. It's all right. It's perfectly drinkable whiskey. That's not me being overly negative. There's nothing special about it. It tastes like every other whiskey you ever tried, Yeah, like tastes like Glenmorangie. Could it tastes like any Glenmorangie. So there we are. Don't rush out and buy the winter. That's my advice. And then, well, do you know, I tell a lie. If it's on a really good price, which it might be because the winter never seemed to cack on, then yeah, sure, go for it. But yeah, not really amazing. Best of luck, Jules, Mal. Yeah, is that your way of saying get back onto it? Which is a fair point. So what did I say we're going to do? Let's do the Glengoyne first. So, as is always the case, I'm not organised enough, and it's not set up for that. So let me open. There we are. As per normal, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we'll double check that it's on 40 seconds. It is. And just when I thought that never was going to be a problem anymore, we seem to have that problem. So I have to keep double checking it. Let me just double check there's no comments. There might be a bit of drumming. There usually is. Then we'll spin it. Good luck, everyone, from Richard. There we go. So, good luck, everyone. Let's find out who's going to win this Glengoyne batch strength 101. Interested to know if anyone drinks it. I don't know what the market is, but batch 1s, when we're up to batch 11, might be worth doing something with. Let's find out. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Big bank of protons, but it's going quite quick. Whiskey, Linda. Well, it could be Nat McFeagle. Could be going to Campbelltown. It's in Nat McFeagle. There we are. It's off to Campbelltown. Andrew Mitchell, who's on the chat, is usually putting the drums in. Nat McFeagle, ticket number 26. Congratulations, you've got yourself a bottle of Glengoyne Cask Strength Batch 1. Interested to see what you're going to do with it. Second, we have Whiskey's Liquid Sunshine. You got yourself £5 website credit. And for Francis Jones, with ticket number 66, you've got yourself £5 website credit. So well done to you all. I expect Nat McFeagle putting a little bit of a... Well, Nat McFeagle was there already with his drums. So we know he's there. Congratulations to me. He's just put up. Indeed. Nothing like supporting yourself, Andrew. Congratulations, says Linda. Indeed. I like that one. That's a good one. I hope I haven't tried the batch strength. I'm really interested. I did a really weird random thing the other day. I had to try and find lower strength whiskey because I've got so much cask strength stuff around. I was like looking for lower stuff, and then I was looking at the Bruichladdich is 63.5. It seems to be like super duper strong stuff is all that you can find. Great with mate, says Michael. Mark, well done, Andrew. Yes, congratulations, dude. Good result for you. So we said we'd do the Rose Isle next, which I can't remember when I wrote it out whether it was 1 or 2 words, which is why if anyone complains that there's a space in there, sorry, I couldn't remember off the top of my head and I was too busy doing other stuff. So let's go back over to here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Perfect. So that's ready to go. Let's see if there's any chats I'm missing, and then we'll fire it off. Good win, matey, says Stuart. Well done, says Richard. Congratulations, says Dave and Simon. And Andrew's drumming again. See if he can drum back his chance again. I'm just having a look to see if there's a Knack McVeigh. Is he in this one too? We haven't had a double winner for a while. I always have to be a bit cautious about saying that, because I always think that if it then comes in, do people think I have anything to do with it? There at the bottom, ticket number 39, Knack McVeigh. So he's there. He could do a double and get the Rose Isle as well. He could get both firsts. But let's find out. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Still flying around. It's hard for me to just starting to slow down now. Proton, Dave Forrest, Aceton, Barry, Proton, Sean Gann Reed. Is it going to keep going past? It's ticked over. P. Parchibald. Ticket number 70, P. Parchibald. Congratulations to you. You've got yourself the inaugural release of Rose Isle, which, considering it's an inaugural release and it's 12 years old, says a lot about how Diageo organise their stocks, doesn't it, really? £5 website credit goes to Michael Kenny. He's there. So congratulations to you, dude. And Sean Gann Reed, I say congratulations to you for getting £5 website credit. You were only about 3 pixels away from winning the bottle. So it's kind of commiserations to you, I'm afraid. But no, good. Malk got batch 11. Awesome. But add a tiny of water and it's a whole new world. It's so Ian, Rose Isle Beach is between Findhorn and Berghead. A little bit of trivia. Amazing win, says Michael. Congratulations, Parchibald. It's a cool one. Do you know, it's you raised an interesting point with the water there, actually. I was out with someone the other night and they were like, oh, can't put water in whiskey no matter how strong it is. And they're like, it's like completely different drinks. You can take one that you don't like and turn it into something you absolutely love, and you can do the opposite. But no, going off on a tangent. Congratulations to Parchibald. You've got yourself the Rose Isle inaugural release. Malk, so close again, indeed. Yeah, always a bridesmaid. Well, I'd say always a bridesmaid of the bride. That's not true, is it? Good win, says Dave. Malk, well done, Pete. Simon, well done. So we said we would do the Springbank next. So let's do that one. Springbank 5. There we go. Brilliant. Shuffle. Now I'm hoping, I might be completely wrong, I'm hoping that I might find a way of getting some Springbanks in the future when they come out. So watch this space when the next release comes out. Hopefully I can get some cool stuff onto the site. We shall wait and see. Let me just double check any more comments and we can find out who's going to get this one, shall we? Richard says, well done, Parchibald, and the drumming is going on again. Right, here we go. Who's going to get Campbell Downs Finest? It's usually not Knack McVeigh. Doesn't usually go home. But let's find out. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Starting to slow up now. Still too many slots. Oh, look, there's a P. Archibald there. Linda. Paul Archibald, is it going to continue? Is it going to double bubble? It's done it. Ticket number 90. P. Archibald, you're having a good day, Mr. Aren't you just? P. Archibald, ticket number 90. Well done to you, dude. P. Archibald and the Dogfather. That was the two that were close. P. Archibald, ticket number 90. You win again. Makes me sound like a song. Dogfather, you got second. You got yourself £5 website credit. And Linda Lockhart, you were second the other way. Actually, after the Dogfather, we had P. Archibald as well. So he was well in placed to get his hands on that one. So congratulations to you, dude. Congratulations indeed. That is a good little win. Is anyone going to make any comments? Or are we just going to leave it with the comments you put last time? To get the Rosal and to get the Springbank 5, that says a lot. But then, to be honest, I haven't seen P. Archibald come up for a long time, so maybe it's well due. Well done on the double win, says Rich. Indeed. Aziton says, I'm going to say this phonetically, fuck. Yeah. Well, Aziton, were you after the 5? Was it? Did you want a bit of Springbank? I do have one up there, if that helps. Probably doesn't help, does it? Nah. Well done, says Malk. Yeah, well done on the double win, dude. Congratulations. It's not often that happens, but it can. Every draw is what they call mutually exclusive. So one draw has no bearing on another. So we said the last one we would do was the double Black Friday draw. I've just remembered I've got another couple of bottles of Isla down there, which I've got on the website as well. I've been busy. Very, very busy. So Black Friday. Let me do Black Friday. There we are. Loads and loads of entries. Who wants to see P. Archibald get it? Probably no one. Have we had a treble? I'm sure we must have done. We've had some really weird and wacky stuff. I think Malk did some crazy stuff at one point. Malk is renowned for being the person who could never win. Kept saying, I never win. And then turned around and he won like everything for about 2 weeks. Just double check this on 40 seconds. It is. So that's all ready to go. Let me just come back and check the comments. You talked it in. Wow. I have no bearing on it, but it's interesting when it works that way, isn't it? Well done, good win. Andrew's got his drums going. Good luck all. Linda's put good luck, P. Archibald. Yeah. We might get lynched. Or he might get lynched. Good luck all, says Malk. Indeed. This is the fun and games of it, you see. No one knows who's going to win. And then the wheel doesn't remember whether you were on the last one or not. So it's all good fun. Let's find out who's going to get the Black Friday double. 2 bottles, one which may or may not be Kalila, and I can't even remember what the other one is. It was it wasn't an Isla one anyway. It was a more typically sherried affair, I think. Stuart, waiting on the result. Has no way of seeing this on my phone. Oh yeah, I mean, quite frankly, it's hard enough for me to see, and I've got an enormous 30-inch monitor in front of me. So yeah. There you are, Malk. 1 8 weeks on the chart, indeed. So yeah, but you did, and Malk will probably attest to this. I remember him emailing me going, I'm not sure I'm going to do this anymore because I just never win. And then 1 8 weeks on the chart. Right, here we go. Let's find out. Good luck, everybody. The double from Black Friday is going to go to. Here we go. We're off and running. Definitely way too many to make me feel slightly dizzy. Let's slow down a little bit. I'm going to look to see if P. Archibald bought a ticket. May not have done. Then you can all breathe a sigh of relief. Not sure. Can't see it. Right, starting to slow down now. We're getting closer. Coming to a stop. Is it going to tick over? Righty Bites. Righty Bites with ticket number 129. He's had a win or two recently, Righty Bites. Well on to you, my man. Ticket number 129. Righty Bites. D. McLeod, ticket number 35. You got 5 on website credit. Duff Clown, 196. I thought that was going to go to you, but it stopped just shy. So congratulations. Stuart will be there saying he was close again, which he was. Dave wasn't too far away, as was Proton. Yeah, a lot of different names, but it was Righty Bites that got the one in the thing, and it wasn't P. Archibald, so I haven't actually managed to get him involved. In fact, if he is in there, I can't see him anywhere. So At least he couldn't triple up. But well done, Righty Bites. You've got yourself not one, but 2 bottles of loveliness. So sorry, Stuart. I just, going back to your comment, it didn't fall to you. I'm afraid it fell to Righty Bites. Andrew, congratulations, Righty Bites. Indeed. Jamie Ellis, 52 weeks on the trot. It is what it is, do. I can't control it any more than you guys could. Although, I don't know if you remember, and I think it was Al Ford had fun and realised that the username Rob Allen hadn't been taken. So he chose the username Rob Allen, and then he won. And I had the really awkward bit where I had to explain why it wasn't me who just won it and someone being funny. But it was a bit of a weird one for a second. Stuart, pain in the ass, indeed. Well done, Righty, says Malk. Indeed. Them's the breaks. Richard, damn it, very close. Yeah, it's that's why I changed it around. It can be more frustrating to be close than sometimes, doesn't it, than it is to I wonder if it would be better to be the other side of the wheel and just not and know you're miles adrift. But Celavi, that's it for another week. What are the two let me just double check. So there's obviously I'm going to put another one out tomorrow, but it's the What's in the Box, Rob. That's coming up this weekend. And the Mickle Tour single cast. So 2 amazing prizes this week. But the What's in the Box already well sold. Probably 2/3 sold already, and the week hasn't even started. I think the Mickle Tour is doing pretty well as well. So they may well both sell out. Oh no, tell a lie, the Mickle Tour is doing badly. It's only sold 10 tickets for a single cask. Crikey. Someone's going to get some crazily good odds, aren't they? So yeah, well done. If you haven't, if that goes to the end, someone's going to get some amazingly good odds with only 10 tickets sold. That's it. I'll email you when the next competitions go live. Have a look at those 2. They are one of them certainly the cheapest. That's the one I'm winning. Got my tickets for What's in the Box. Says Stuart. Yeah, I like the What's in the Box. I like it as an idea. It's quite cool. And there's some interesting bits and pieces that are going to go in there. I don't know if those people, I don't know if you noticed. So there were 3 bottles. I'm now adding another bottle, some samples, some other bits and pieces. So it's going to be a cool little stash for whoever gets it. So have a lovely week, guys. I hope the weather stays as good because it seems to be nice and sorted out. And I will see you guys this time next week. Thanks very much. See you soon. Bye.